don't like the series, then that's okay. It'll end today. If you do like the series, then this is a spur of the moment kind of thing. Just making sure that you know, we finish up the game because it's not the most popular thing on the channel, and I really want to play the game. Oh, it's a little loud for me. So I'm collecting the stone tablets now. So that's the current goal. Oh my god. Everything's so loud. Sorry. Hello, Steve. Thanks for hopping by. The game is almost done. I don't know if there's a full 4 hours of the game left, so rather than just ending the stream early, or the normal streams early, I'm just doing an extra stream today because A, I want to play the game, and B, the reason I just listed. I'm just trying to remember the controls and everything. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff to explore. But, it's mostly exploration today. Yes, there will still be a Terraria stream tomorrow. There are no changes there. So you don't gotta worry about that. I'm joined today by my doggo. I'm a little unhappy that we're not able to summon the giant thing that I fought last time, but you know, I hope everything's doing okay with you there, Steve, though. The Abyss. The blight hangs even thicker is still in the air here. Okay. Be on guard. What lies ahead is an area sealed off long ago. Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh my god! Hold up, why am I putting poison so bad? Don't I have the mask? Hold up. I think I don't... What? Did I take off the mask? No, I still have the mask on. Jesus Christ. What's up with this place? I need some countermeasure. I don't think it's possible for me to get past here. The ambiance of this place is terrifying, though. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Okay, so that's a different entrance to the Abyss. I shouldn't go down there just yet. I can explore all these blue spots in a little bit. I'm not super duper worried about it. I just want to visit all of the other Priestess Gates where I can. Oh no, yeah, Minecraft is a great game. Some people don't like it, some people love it. I always want to play Minecraft. It's just that it's something that I also want to play with people. And, as you can understand, that's not always possible. I see. That's how I was supposed to originally access it instead of cheesing the game. Anywho, I do hope that your, everything is going well with everyone. Because some people... Oh right, these things are super squishy. They're very annoying. slightly too weak. I mean, we can. The biggest thing there is also how did they expect me to reach this normally without? Anyways, I could always do that. I could try to see if there's also like A, I could try to host a server. B, I can also look to see if there's any small streamer SMPs. Not necessarily the same. So this path is actually really hard to get to, so I'm not 100% sure what I was going to do. Hello, no, Alex. Let's see. Also, there's a fan game project called Me-Side Zero. It looks quite cool. I mean, I've been in my Minecraft phase for well over... but I don't know. I go in and out of wanting to play Minecraft. Big old collection here. Stagnant Blight 800, nice. Stone tablet fragment, okay. There's still stuff in here. I don't know what to expect. There we go. Elaine's Diary 3. Our conversations were meandering today, but I got to see Frasia's smile. It's been hard watching her deteriorate more with each passing day. She asked me if I could help make an amulet out of her broken magic stone. That alone made today a joyous occasion. Maybe I'll bring some comfort to her after all. Yeah, you can see that Lily's progressively getting more and more tentacly as time goes on. Which is unfortunate. So that's that door. So this one down here, I have no idea how to access. My only guess is that there is a path from here to here, or something similar to that. Because, it's a little outrageous. Alright. Thanks for hopping by, Steve. Yeah, I do very much enjoy playing Minecraft. I do enjoy playing Terraria. Terraria less so because, like, it's basically because I played Minecraft first. My expectations for blocky sign boxes is that I can make factories and things like that. And I much prefer being able to build factories as opposed to just having boss fights. Especially boss fights that aren't really tightly written, but, you know. Terraria is a really popular game for a reason. That's because people enjoy those boss fights. It's not necessarily a genre combination necessarily for me. Okay, this place isn't too tanky. The fact that I can finally open these doors is great. Stone tablet. Is that it? Okay, that's a little disappointing. Okay. I think if you're going to implement redstone, you would probably want to have a redstone layer at some point. Like, you would need, like, wall blocks so you can walk in front of them, and then being able to lay redstone there instead. Unless you're planning to make it like a 2D wire system. Either way, you still need to, like, take a look at how to build circuits and whatnot there. Sure, let's go to this one. So I can upgrade almost everything now. Well, everything that I could ever want to use. I love that I have a movement skill though. So this is the Tomb of the Priestess of the Wind. There's a likelihood that there's going to be a boss fight here, because well, if a priestess succumbs to the corruption, she's still, you know, she isn't driven mad necessarily by the corruption. She's probably going to be driven mad by the immense amount of pain. Restoring the Aegis Crucio. The Aegis Curio, Curio, crafted long ago by the ancients, holds the power to ease the suffering of priestesses who absorb the blight while performing purifications. Its power has been weakened by repeated purifications by priestesses. Over many years, the power of the ancient spell can be used to restore this power and help the White Priestess. If you can decipher the stone tablet, I am prepared to restore the Aegis Curio. I wish I could decipher the spell myself, but alas, I have little time left. Okay, so this is necessary for me to purge the blight from my system. Okay. That's interesting. So your system has two layers, foreground and background layer. Oh, that's what you mean by foreground. Because when you say foreground, I imagine, like... So, imagine... It's like a UI layer, but you can place blocks there, right? So I was imagining that there would be three. There would be a background layer for walls and aesthetic things, kind of like in Terraria. Then a middle ground layer, where that's the functional layer, and then the foreground layer, where you would, like, you know, put more decorations. But, anyways. Okay, there is one here. How many tablets do I have? I have 4 of the 7 tablets. We're just gonna pick this guy apart really quick. We can pull this lever down. Okay. And that's a... Okay, it's not super duper powerful, it's just powerful enough. King of the First Ages Diary 3. The battle was long, but we have emerged victorious. Our attempts to find a way for our people to coexist bore no fruit in the end. The land will be divided into 6 nations. I will rule the land of the end. The land foisted on me is said to be cold all year, and some remnants of the ancients still remain. There will be much hardships ahead, but as king, I must remain strong. Another stone tablet. 2 more to go. Where would they be? So the stone tablet is supposed to remove all the blight on my person. I'm just looking for where I need to go into the abyss for the last one. I have no idea how to open up this middle one in the Carnal. I forgot to look up the wiki. Nice. No performance issues? That's very, very good. That's really annoying. So I want to get down here somehow, but I don't see a lever. Normally this is associated with either killing everything in the room or finding a lever. So there has to be a lever hidden somewhere in this room that I am not privy to. I might need to just check the wiki, because if there is one. Because I don't know what I'm looking for here. I'm gonna attack everything or try to interact with everything. But I don't see a lever. Maybe I need some kind of right here. This is the only thing I can think of that is unique. I can't interact with it. I don't remember there being any... Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of to interact with is that big glowing rock. I think I might need the right to do it. It means that your world gen can be slow as it needs to be, but not the block rendering in the slightest. Okay. So I imagine that you're storing data instead of blocks. Let's see, there's one more spot. It's all the way up here. I wish I could directionally select instead of selecting from a list because there's a lot of places to go. So this is the Monument of Wind. So that's where all of that's supposed to be. I don't know what I'm missing from the Monument of Wind at all. So there we go. Oh. Okay, elevator up. Stone tablet fragment. What's this? Writing on the wall. I was never allowed to I was never allowed a shred of human dignity. I thought he might acknowledge my presence, my strength. No. It wasn't enough that I pulled myself up from the depths of hell to get here. He only ever had eyes for himself, and now he's trying to take everything from me once again. I won't let that happen. I'm gonna take it all back. So that is probably Knight Captain Julius. I don't know what that lever does. There's still something missing? Hold up. What do you mean there's still something missing here? What does that lever do? I am very confused. Uh-oh. Gosh darn it. I have to go back. Ow. Okay. The future me wouldn't have too many problems. Yeah, it's early separation of data from the rendering. Yeah. That's a good plan. Yeah, I did something similar to make sure that my code, like, not only is very modular, but it's also very robust. In the sense that, hey, I don't gotta always sit there and do a thing, you know? I don't have to always know what each, like, I don't need, like, hundreds of lines of code to manage one sort, unique circumstances or things like that. And I only have one dependency to, you know, depend on. If I have like 2 or 3 dependencies, that's too many dependencies. I don't know what that lever does. Oh, I could definitely reach those walls. Oh, is that really where this stuff is happening? Okay. I have to test if I send this back down, is the lever just here to get the elevator back up? It doesn't. It's doing something else. What does it do? That's so annoying. I don't remember any doors. I landed on an enemy. I'm honestly not sure what I'm missing at this point. Because it has to be in the same room, otherwise it resets. But there is a door or something. There's a path or something that gets changed by that lever that I am not privy to. And there's still something in this room. Okay, I'm gonna look for something weird on the wall. Because normally the wall gets all weird and funky. Shoot, no, oh, thank goodness. Okay. The wall gets all weird and funky when I'm on it. Wait, does it call the? It might call the elevator back. I'll need to check again, but I'm definitely missing something in this room. You can tell because this room is what was it called? It's blue. That's what it's called. Oh my goodness. Come on, game, please. Keep going. Okay. We gotta test this out again. I can't see it. Okay. So we're gonna move this away. I just have to check. Because otherwise I'll go crazy. I kind of wish that the things on the ground were a little easier to see as well. The little white notes and whatnot. We're just... Oh, that's a really annoying. Okay. Yeah. It just calls it back. Okay. So, the only thing I can think of... Uh-oh. Is up this wall. There's something. It's gonna be such a bother to get to. And also documentation, keeping track of my to-dos is really, really nice. The problem that I'm having is now that I'm going crazy because my brain won't stop thinking about coding. So I'm having a lot of trouble sleeping. I think I can make that. I just need a little bit more. And I'll get to that wall. The fact that there's a wall there is just deeply suspicious to me. So I'm gonna send this back down so I can speed up my retries. There we go. Because this game is very rude sometimes about its mysteries. Okay, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Hang on, is there like some kind of wall here? Yeah, no, it's so obnoxious. Sometimes it takes me hours to convince myself to do the simplest thing too. I could use a, there it is. God dang it. I could use the simplest thing out there. Or like the already available solutions, like a dialogue system that's already available via plugin. Or I could rewrite the whole... I could write it myself and have complete authority on how it works. There is a priestess store here. There is a priestess store here. I might want to change some of my stuff around, but it's okay. Those things hurt. But man, the super blight down there is so rude. So there's a priestess door. There it is. There's going to be a boss fight here, I imagine. I don't know what this boss fight's going to entail. This guy's just crazy. Verboten Champion. Lead forward with the Verboten Champion, shredding airborne enemies. So this is another movement skill? Ooh. So I've gotten every Blighted Spirit so far. Okay. Let's see what the what he does. I should have a lot of upgrade points too. Where's Verboten Spirit? There he is. He's already level 5, which is nice. So it's an extra jump. So if I go... It's an extra jump! It's not just... Oh no, game. Okay, I have insane verticality now. Let's see. Attack range. Okay. Sure, we'll do that. So, mind you, I'm still missing a majority of the Umbral Knights upgrades, because I imagine they're going to be where the Ancients are, right? I don't know if I'll be able to max out everything. By the end of this, we'll try. There's no guarantees. But I want to clear out the remaining blue spots in the subterranean lab before I go into the abyss, because that sounds like a nightmare. Basically what I imagine is that I want to go through that horrible path. Specifically so that I can get the last White Priestess fragment. How much extra range is it? It's not a lot, okay. Just the fact that it's an extra jump is insanity to me. Okay, so I'm missing something here. I'm not 100% sure what it is. That might just have been it. Okay. Okay, that has very bad tracking on it. Wait, what? It's a little janky. Okay, no. It eats up my... Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So that's where one of the hidden things were. We can keep exploring this place. This wall looks a little janky. There it is. Weathered necklace. Recover some HP when you defeat an enemy. Okay. That's everything there. Yeah, so here's a fun thing. I'm thinking about trying to make an overlay for the streams using Godot. Because I think I have almost everything I need for my game. And, you know, it's kind of evolved to a point where, like, I understand Godot enough that I can probably start doing weird things. So, we'll see. We'll see. Recover some HP when you defeat an enemy. I don't know if that's worth it. Okay, rude. Ow, I knew that was gonna hit me. Ow. These things are so rude. What? How do I even explore this place? You guys know what I mean? So there was a boss here. I don't think there's anything goofy down here besides the boss. It was a little bit of a pain in the booty. Dang it. I don't know. I kind of want to give people the opportunity to represent the game that they came from with the overlay. So if, for instance, you like are a frequent chatter or whatnot, and you want to show off that you come from, say, Rain World, right? Then, like, you can be a slug cat. If you come from the Hollow Knight stuff, then you can represent with a bug from Hollow Knight, or the knight himself. Is this it? No? Really? That's madness. Okay. I have so much mobility now, though. I don't remember anything about this water. Oh. There's nothing that I can see that's a little janky. Oh, you're right, this place. Okay. Yeah, so I'd be using YouTube's API to pull, like, chatter information. I don't know. And if you guys want, like, it'll try to keep track of how much chatting people have done. So if people want, they can spend a little, like $1 or something USD to fight another chatter based off of how much they talk. Of course, I'll have to figure out some kind of scaling or whatnot. Ow. It could be fun. Because I'm kind of thinking, like, why should I bother? I could learn how to use some of the other overlays and pay for them, but like it feels like it's going to be maybe 1 or 2 hours worth of effort. If it's any more than that, then sure, yeah, whatever. I'll pay for it. I'll just pay for someone else to do it, and that'll. Like, I could also list if they're from Twitch or whatnot. What am I missing in this room? I have no idea. None the slightest. There's some pathing up there that's a little weird. I don't think those are real platforms. See? Not real platforms. Didn't mean to do that. If I could get another combo on Silva, then I'll upgrade her, for sure, 100%. I mean, Silva's also my main damage source most of the time. Do I get... Wait, what do you... a better version of YouTube crown system, yeah. Seems I get 100k API requests with YouTube per day, so... what does that mean? Because I'm kinda just jiving at the moment, you know? So what, do you mean that I'm giving the requests, or that's how many requests YouTube's API gives to, you know, keep things consistent? So there has to be a janky wall somewhere. There's almost no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Oh my god, this place. Dang it. Again? Haha! So I wouldn't be able to tell where that janky wall is right now. Based off of my... I have to be so cognizant of every wall I've encountered. Ah, there it is. It's up there. Okay. I really, really like the ambiance that the game has taken in these horrible parts of the game. Because it feels like... is that it? Nope. You know what? We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned Sredge way. There we go. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Cool beans. I have so much mobility. It's so insane. Hello, Lucas. You don't speak my language? That's okay. Try to translate to English, though, if possible. Because I can't, you know, actively translate my speech, you know. It's just for, you know, so that I can try to communicate with you. There's nothing down there. I love this game so much. It's Ender Lilies. Ender Lilies, like Enderman or Ender Pearl from Minecraft, and then Lily the flower. I can also type it out in chat, so just give me a moment. I'm in the midst of dealing with some very annoying things. Okay. Please, game. Stop being annoying. Okay. I have to deal with this first. That's one. So let's type out the in chat. There you go. Where else could I? Thumbs up. Yeah, I'll give you a thumbs up here. Give me a second. Okay. I try not to type in chat too much, but if someone can't understand the language, I'll just... That's the nice thing about emojis, right? I can just communicate via emojis to people who don't understand my language. Okay. You can ask YouTube for messages. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. It's not something I really thought about too thoroughly, as you can imagine there, Alex. Where, oh where could the goodies be? I'm looking for some jank-looking ground. Or something glowing that I'm missing. Maybe here? Oh. Oh my gosh. Did I tell you about how much I hate this place? But I'm almost done. I guess no, this is the straightest path. Let's do relics. So let's do relics that help me with not damage, but movement. So we'll do increase maximum HP, slightly increase HP. We don't need SP gauge, we don't need damage dealt, we don't need HP recovered, we want movement. So we'll grab one of these. We'll grab one of these. Aquatic movement speed. Speed of healing. Increases spirit uses. Slightly reduces cooldown times. Sure, we'll do that. Because I think I can perform the ceremony as long as I complete this abyss part. Yeah, no. We'll have to. I'll have to take a look at it because it's not something. It's literally just an idea that I came up with today when I woke up. I need a heal. Okay. Need to swim here. I hope I don't have to fight anything at the bottom of this. Ow. Gosh darn it. I'm not taking any more damage. The Deathless Pact. Only high-ranking priestesses are permitted to perform the necromantic rites that entreat the souls of the dead. A warrior of the ancients must forfeit flesh and offer their soul to the priestess, in turn becoming a deathless entity. The pact is then sealed and continues down the family line through generations until the bloodline comes to an end. The ancient warrior shall remain immortal so long as the pact continues. That's the last one. This is one of our warriors consumed by the blight. We were the last ones left alive. An undying warrior's end comes upon the death of something, and the hour of flesh has come for my priestess and I, or death, not flesh. My eyes grow dim, soon our decaying corpses will remain. Aaron, Eldred is... The battle is lost, our homeland stripped bare. What fate awaits people who have lost everything? Hatred is the vilest blight. Unaffected by purification, it festers, rotting from within. Listen, Farron, last of undying warriors. The bond of the Deathless Pact will pass on to a new priestess. I beseech thee, carry us in your memories. Be the guardian of the last priestess of our ancient society. 2 more ancient souls, used to enhance the Emerald Knight. He's starting to feel it. Rest in peace, my brother in arms. I lost the priestess that I meant to protect long ago, and have been imprisoned here ever since. Then I met you, the carrier of her ancient bloodline. My first thought as to break the bonds of the pact was to break the bonds of a pact. By my own hands, I would end it. But as we traveled together, I came to a realization. I was once supposed to protect the priestess in this land long ago, and I'm still meant to protect her. You are the last hope of the ancients. Together, we can free the White Priestess of the Fount. I believe this to be the sole wish of the ancients. A wish and people long since consumed by the Blight. What is that? Oh, okay. We did it! Okay. So I had to use everything to get up here. We can drop the HP stuff, we can drop the healing stuff, we can drop the cooldown stuff. So we want damage, Ancient Dragon Crown, Giant's Fist. I wonder how much HP the Weather Necklace gives back. Where is the pure damage thing? Is it here? Yeah, there we go. Insufficient slots, understood. Drop you. Increases spirit usage. I need this. I already have it. Cool. I can get spirit usage, yeah, just spirit usage. So I still have a little bit of blue over there, but first, very exciting, do this. It's something that I'll need to take a look into, Alex. It's a little bit too technical for my brain right this second. And that's less so because I am not willing to talk about this, and more so because I'm trying to beat the game. And my brain is very limited to that respect. I should start upgrading my lights as well. So basically, I should be making a request once every couple of minutes, if not exclusively wait until or force an update if someone actually pays into it, is what I assume would be reasonable. Here we go. Perhaps performing the ancient spell here will unfetter the protective power of the White Priestess within your amulet. I'll decipher the stone tablet that we pieced together. Luminant Aegis Curio protects from pain of purification. An amulet whose form and power were restored by Phaeton's magic. The ancients crafted it a long time ago and dubbed it the Aegis Curio. Weird name. The power it holds lessens the suffering caused by the blight during a priestess's purification ritual. With any luck, it will ease the burden purification has placed on you. Rebirth. Restore the power of the lost amulet. I believe I should equip it, and that should fix almost everything. Okay, so this will prevent the pain from spreading. I still don't know what I'm missing here in particular. Hello, Tiso. I am not sure what I'm supposed to be doing in this room to unlock something. There is something I am to unlock or pick up, and I haven't found it yet. And it is still blue. Let me just check the achievements. Game recording achievements. How many achievements do I have left? Fully enhance the Umbral Knight, the Abyss. Fully enhance the Ruined one. There are 8 hidden achievements. Which one do I not have? Okay, I don't have Secret. Obtain findings 24 through 28. So I'm missing something from Freysia. Obtain all findings. Attain maximum HP. I haven't done that yet. Collect all relics. I haven't done that yet. Okay. So all of these things I should be acquiring at some point. The minimum time for an update you do a 4-hour stream is 8 to 10 seconds, but you can do some delay magic to make it... Yeah. So we'll probably, if we do something like that, we'll probably have a more constant update, but will also be like every few minutes. So that we can store up and load a bunch of things at the same time, and then we can just dump them all in the same place. I don't know what I'm missing. What am I missing here? Which finding? Okay, let's upgrade the knight first. Yeah. How many of these do I have? I don't have a lot of Furious Blight. What's the achievement for? It's called Abyss. Fully enhance 5 blighted spirits. Okay, it's just 5 blighted spirits. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can probably upgrade another one soon. All of these are good. Fallen Sentinel's not my thing, but you know. Maybe if I upgrade Fallen Sentinel, it'll carry me with it. Hold up. Sure, why not? We'll take a look-see. It's a ranged attack, I guess. So, there we go, we got Abyss. I'm not gonna use it right now, because it's not what I need, but... oh right, I want the... There's nothing there, gosh darn it. Okay, I want the extra bar, the SPA bar. Bar. This requires 2. I haven't tested that out yet. We can drop this. There. I honestly have no idea what's in this room. It's still blue for some reason. Hang on, let's just Google it while I'm here. So, Monument of the Wind. Ender, Lily, Wiki, Monument of the Wind Secret. To the left. It's on the left. Okay. Let me just head back to stream chat so I can see everyone. So there's a false floor here somewhere. There it is. How was I supposed to know that was there? Monument engraving. Sir Gerard erects this monument in memory of those who fought alongside the White Priestess of the Wind. They fought bravely to eradicate the Blighted, allowing for the construction of the Twin Spires. Their noble sacrifice is the bedrock of our great sanctuary, granting us refuge from the Blighted menaces encroach from the verboten domain. Huh? What do you mean there's... Huh, there's another secret path here? Hold up. Did I just never consider this? Because there's a door that I don't have access to. Oh my god, stop. There might be an underpassage. Down here? Here it is. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's the game's fault. That's not my fault for not knowing that it's there. Oh, she's still the spirit's still holding the head of his beloved. That's unfortunate. Alright. So there's another section. So it's the carnal. So Ender Lilies carnal. Wiki. Let's see. I don't care about the catacombs thing. I'm just looking for a secret thing, so 9. Let's see. That's super helpful, Mr. Walkthrough. You're not giving me anything useful. I don't care about opening the catacombs. So there's a D10. How do I get to D10? Okay. From D6, drop down to D9. To the right, you'll find Sylva's Note 2. Farther to the right, you'll find a serious way. What? Take the exit to D10. Okay, I want to get to D15. Okay. D15. In the water to the left is a secret exit blocked off by a hatch. To open it, you'll need to find a lever. Continue a little to the left and mash down on the skulls a little. Okay, so there was just a hidden... There's just a hidden bit of nonsense. Okay. Hello, Beta. Long time no see. Only for some of the things that I am having issues with, because I've collected everything else so far without a walkthrough. But at this point, it's more of a, I'm going to be bumbling around for hours, as opposed to, you know, actually finishing the game. So apparently, it's like right here. Hang on. Where the skulls look a little weird. Here? Yeah, so for instance, there's supposed to be a lever somewhere close by, but it's very clearly hidden somewhere that I am not privy to. So... It is one of my favorite games so far. It is, like... You know how in Dark Souls and whatnot... Hang on, I'll just go back to the rest of it really quick. It's like Hollow Knight meets... It's closer to the original Castlevanias. Not the original, like basically, all of these spirits are different forms of attacks that you can use. The red ones you have 0 cooldowns on, because they're your main attackers. And then all of these are different options that you can have for playing the game. So you can play the game in any way you want. Yeah. And there's a sequel to this game that I want to play. So that's also something to note. Let's see. It's blocked off by a hatch. To open it, you'll need to find a lever. Continue a little to the left and mash down on the skulls that look a bit odd. You'll find another secret spot with the lever. Oh, okay, it's telling me to go somewhere else. Okay. Like, this is the only one that I couldn't figure out. Like, one of two things I couldn't figure out. So, I love this game so much. But the thing is that it starts off a little slow, and the sound design doesn't pick up until really late in the game. I do think that it's one of the games where I'm just like, I want to 100% this, you know? So it was talking about these skulls, so where they look a little weird. So keep mashing down until I find a spot. You're very rude. I don't like secrets like this because, like, there's no clear tell. It's on a downward trend. Okay. Let's see, never played Castlevania, but the open beta had, like, extra weapons to swap around with. Yeah, it's called Ender Magnolia. It's just outright a sequel to the game. So I'm waiting for that to be on sale because I'm 100% gonna play that. I'm so confused. Where am I supposed to mash down? I guess I mash down, like, over here? There it is. Gosh darn it. This was such a difficult one to find. Even with a hint. Okay. And then we're off to the abyss to finish the game. If I need to replay the entirety of the game to get ending C, because a part of me believes that... Okay, one of our Umbral Knights made it over here. A part of me believes that if I want to get ending C, I need to not have completed the ritual to get the amulet, and to not use the amulet. However, I do want to use the amulet, so... because I don't want poor Lily to be covered in tendrils any more than she has to. Umbral Knight, my good friend. The best thing. He's maxed out. Okay. Let's try Umbral Knight out really quick. Okay, that's cool. He doesn't really change my verticality at all. So I'm going to go back to Silva. I am going to increase Silva's damage a little bit. No, that's Elder Warrior. I don't want Elder Warrior. Elder Warrior is way too slow. I want Silva. Do I want to pump everything into Silva? I don't want to. Silva's not that good. It's just that I use her a lot because she gives me a lot of vertical mobility. Okay. So I have completed this entire map. Except for that little one spot down there. And I hope it's not more hidden jargon nonsense. Yeah, so I'm very close to finishing the game. I don't think there's enough time, content for 4 hours. So that's why I'm streaming today. So that I can just start a new game on Thursday. or play a different game for 4 hours on Thursday. We'll do here. I normally have a counter ready, but it's okay. Ow. Rude. Okay, I don't know what I'm missing here, so I'm just gonna mash down. Like, just watch the ground very carefully. So one thing this game does really well is if you are looking for secrets, you will find secrets most of the time, except for that one spot because it was just not an obvious spot. So basically you will see a depression or some weird jankiness with the wall that looks like it has an impression of some kind or something behind it. That's how I've like almost found everything. I want to find everything before I continue on with the game. I think that might be it, actually. No, it isn't. That's a little bit of malarkey. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, there's a good chance that it's just some random spot I don't have access to. That's an enemy. We'll just do this really quick. I honestly can't even begin to imagine where that is. I think I'll just... This area is so big, I might just use the wiki here too. What is this place called? It is Subterranean Lab. Okay. Ender, Lilies, Subterranean Lab. Let's see. Let's see. Walkthrough. Walkthrough. Subterranean Lab. Walkthrough. Let's see. Neo Seekers. Subterranean Lab E1. I don't care about all of that stuff. Game, please. Okay, what was the site that I was using? Just give me a moment. I can't see chat right now because I'm, you know, clearly using something else. Verboten domain. I'm not going to look at anything for the Abyss because I still want to... Okay, that's not the verboten domain. Okay, I'm going to have to be careful with the Abyss. Then... Nope, that's spoilers. Screw you, game. Okay, what is... Let's see, digital map. I'm looking for... I think it's I-10. That's what I'm looking for, I think. Find I-10. Or is it L10? No. Let's see. I guess it's in the verboten domain. I-10. There we go. Let's see. I'm just trying to get through this as soon as I can. Yeah, it's I-10. Okay. Follow the path down to I-10. Okay, take the exit to the right side of I-14. Take out the enemies, pull the lever to open another gate. You'll find another stagnant blight. Okay, follow the path down to I-10. Then into the water on the left side underwater, you'll find 100 stagnant domain. In the center... Oh, okay, there's an ancient gem. Okay, I get it. I know where it is now. Sorry for the delays, guys. Yeah, I'm really close to finishing the game, though. Okay, so let's see if I can find the jank. Oh wait, no, I'm in the wrong place. Gosh darn it. It's not I-10. Yeah, okay. Anyways. Let us go explore. Here. Yeah, I'm getting really close. Going to fight the final boss pretty soon, I think. Ow. So, there is a pillar here. Okay, so you can see how the area here is really different. The ground here underneath the pillar is very different from, I got myself killed because I was waiting around too long. Trying to give an example. Oh, that's rude. Okay. Let's see. Hello. Halo Man? I feel like you've hopped into chat before. You can correct me if I'm mistaken. It's just, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you around. I went the wrong way. I'm about to 100% almost every area in this game. I'm gonna leave the abyss for the very end, because I believe there are 2 secrets to get. There we go. I think that's almost everything. So we can go back to the respite and let us start our trek down to the abyss. So first and foremost, before we do that, we should be able to see ending B. Via this. Because now I have the amulet, right? So I should be able to purify the priestess herself. I've been watching you all along. Is that not right? You've tried to help just like everyone else. I think I've done this cutscene before. But this burden's not yours to bear. Yeah, so this is ending A, which is final kindness. Which is your mother, Priestess Thracia, I think. As her one final hurrah, she purifies you and everyone else. But it's okay. We'll take a look at all the endings simultaneously together. Yeah, let's skip this. Yeah, yeah. So the truth remains in the abyss, tragedy never ceasing. Okay. So that's unfortunate, because I do have a relic that allows me to protect from pain of purification, but that's okay. Let's clean up the game. I'm really excited to finish up the game. I think I'll get all of the achievements. It's one of the few games where I'm just like, I want to do that, you know? I'll probably need to set up for proper combat instead of exploration. But everything is really tanky down here too. I think I want to fully upgrade the Executioner. I don't think there's anything here. I want to 100% everywhere before... Ow! Ow! Rude! Ow! Cease! Cease your inhumane activities. Ow. Rude. This place is rude. There we go. What is this? It's... Why would I need that here? Or is that just thematic? That's just thematic, okay. There's so many of these obnoxious enemies. The ambiance here is so dystopian. Oh. I think we're just gonna use Silva. Drawing nearer now, I've never understood more clearly. She is out there. At the end of this, the blighted breadcrumb trail. Oh my god, that makes my computer lag using that attack. I'm just checking every wall, making sure that I don't leave anything behind. I didn't know this game had a beta. Look at that lag. Ow, ow. Cease. Okay. Very annoying. Ow, 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 pain. Stop hurting me. Ow. I'm bad at fighting flyers. There are some things to deal with flyers. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay, this water is not terrible. I want to knock this thing out because I want to explore this area, because it has these things here. So there's a chance that there's more to explore. There might not be anything to explore. I'll go to the end and see what's around. Turns out I bought this game after playing it. You haven't opened it ever? I highly recommend playing through it though if you have if you're in the mood for a solo game. It is, I don't know. It makes me feel certain ways about like game design. And I don't have very many hyper negative things to say about the game. There are some things that I wish were in the game, but you know, like better like sound quality, because some of the sound bites are a little awful. Like for instance, that sound bite, where I'm blocking, like they use it a lot, and it's a little cartoony. But outside of that, I don't have very many complaints about this game. Exploration, some things, very, very few things, but some things are very, very unnecessarily well hidden. You'll have to learn some movement tech to figure some of it out. Okay, I've collected everything in this area. I don't have to explore everything anymore. I can just go through it all. Yeah, this is just lore stuff. I need to get going. Memorial. Reach every respite. This is the last respite. Rachel's Memoirs 5. I want to see the sky. That magnificent blue sky. I had lost hope in ever drawing again. And yet, my left hand brings hope. If I can tame it to write, maybe. Oh, to be spirited away by some kind soul, just for a brief respite. Okay, I found all of Frasia's will. It's funny that there's a bench down here, of all things. Okay, so I want combat things. So I'm gonna go whole hog and bring in just my pure DPS, and then I'll bring in my blockers. Just in case. We'll enhance everything. Okay, I can't max these out, that's unfortunate. Or, I can't max both of them, all of them out, but, maybe there's a new game plus, but that's not something I'm gonna worry about right now. Apparently this does massive amounts of damage. I'm gonna upgrade it once to see if it gets anything else. It just gets more attack speed. No, we'll go with this for now. I'm not gonna max anything else out because I'm almost out of stuff. Silva's blight-stained note 2. Their research in the verboten domain was meant to find a cure for the White Priestess of the Fount. But instead, they chose to carry out grotesque experiments on live human subjects. The White Priestess has no heir, so they dare to try to create their own. The mages who carry out these experiments of the king and chief guardian, who approve them... Oh wait. The mages who carry out these experiments. The king and chief who approve them. They've all gone mad. Just who do they intend... what do they intend to do with these ersatz priestesses? Will they replace the White Priestess with one of these abominations? That's what I am. Expose. Visitant. Journey to all maps. I'm still missing something. Hold up. I'm still missing something. What am I missing? Here it is. White Priestess's earrings. Increase maximum number of uses of healing prayer by 1. That's still not all the relics? Hold up. What do you mean? This is still not all the things either. Okay. We'll take a moment. You can tell that I haven't discovered everything because the room is still blue on the map. If the room is blue, that means I still have yet to discover something. Oh, right, I don't have Silva. I don't have any of my mobility stuff. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I can always swap off to mobility stuff. That's not a big deal. Yeah, there's something... Yeah, there it is. I need Silva. Okay. Spirits. So Silva. We'll take... Incompetent. Incompetent is probably the biggest find, though. That's not Silva. That's not Silva. That's a big man. Incompetent, Blighted is so strong. Oh, I screwed up. Hang on. Because it gives me vertical or horizontal mobility in the air. That should be refurbishment. There's still something. There's still something on this map. What are you talking about? What do you mean there's still something on this map? Hold up. There's so many things here. I'm not entering the final boss room until I discover everything. I'm sorry if this is a little annoying of me. But as you can imagine, oh, screwballs. Okay, hang on. What else am I missing? Possibly. No. What am I missing? Is it on the left wall? No fall damage in this game. I don't think the game would benefit all that much from fall damage. I don't know what I'm missing here. There's something though. I'm missing something. 100%. I don't know what it is though. Okay. I wish there was a way to give me a general idea of what I could possibly be missing. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a relic. Nope, that's not it. Where? Literally where? I might need to check the wiki again. Because we're so close to the end. Let's see, the Abyss. So what is this room? This is J2. Okay. We're looking at J2 here. J2, you can drop all the way down. You'll find Silva's No, White Priestess Earrings, Freycia's Memoirs. Climb up the ledge, up the ledges above for the amulet. Okay, another amulet will appear if I complete the final fight without the amulet. Okay, we'll do this without the amulet then. Okay. That means I have to fight this thing twice, whatever it is. So we'll do good old man, we'll do good old man, and we'll do good old ugly thing. Oh, yeah, there's the White Priestess of the Fount. At long last. The White Priestess of the Fount. Coming here was pointless. Flee, be rid of this place. It's too late for me. The Blighted Lord. Oh my god, what am I looking at? Ow. Okay, the dog doesn't do anything. There's too many things. I also can't tell what's going on. I'm not a big fan of these kaiju style boss fights all that much. Because, like, the enemies are just holding still, and I don't think that's where the game is strongest. But this, I mean, like, the model looks cool, at least. Oh, it does not like that at all. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna die. It's okay. Oh, I got shot in the back. Okay. So, the Hound is actively useless. That's good to know. It's a little unfortunate. Let's see. Sure, let's try the Fellworm then. I wish I could skip all of this dialogue. Because I have to beat this thing twice, right? Okay. I'm just trying to nuke this down as fast as I can. Okay, that was a waste. Took some damage there. That's okay. That's less okay. Oh, I missed. Okay. I just did that for iframe. That's my excuse there. Ah, another waste. There's only 2 bosses that are like this, including this one. I prefer more duels than kaiju fights. I don't know what she's doing. Took another hit there. Ow. These tiny little aberrations are really annoying. I don't have a lot of uses for this thing left. On. Okay, we did it. Journey's End. Stop. Come no further, or you too will be consumed by my blight. Surely you saw many flowers on your journeys here. The awful rain of death, darkening the skies of Land's End. Thriving on the rain, they blossom off my blighted body, the root of the scourge. I can feel the blight surging through my form. If only I could control over its spread, then I could stop it at its source. Perhaps a day will come when I could hold back the blight without it seeping out. Not that that matters anymore. I wish the world didn't require that you bear the burden of the blight. You're the only clone of myself left. I would have used the copy or something else, a different word than clone. Clone's too modern, I think. A copy would be sufficient. Lily, even knowing what you do now, you wish to remain the priestess of the font. Will you bear the blight together? No. This suffering is mine to bear and mine alone. I think it matters so much more to me that, like, it's actively Lily's actively suffering. Please don't let this be your fate. Because she gets progressively weaker. Like, she looks progressively weaker. I get progressively stronger as a player, but... Binary Haze Interactive presents. Well, that's, I believe, ending B of Ender Lilies. We have one more ending to go. Yeah, that's Mommy Dearest. Is that Millie? It sounds like Millie. I don't want to skip because there might be something in the background. I guess I'll just talk about what I liked about the game. I mean, anyone who's stuck around long enough, you gotta know that I'm a big fan of customization, right? And being able to customize your playstyle however you want is so enriching. Sure, they had problems with their sound design. It sounds a little cheap here and there. And it was a little too passive, some of the soundtracks. But when it got to the ending of the game, oh my goodness. The Abyss sounded so... It is definitely Millie singing the song, but it sounded so inorganic, so tortured. I think everything kind of started to piece together near the end. It was a little annoying finding all of the keys to access all of the areas, and some of the unlocks were fairly marginal, right? Yeah, it was by Millie. Yeah, that's one of the few artists I know. But overall, I think the more I played the game, the more I began to fall in love with um, both Lily and the Umbral Knight, and the more attached I got to them, because she wasn't like as you're playing the game, you're forcing her to take on more and more blight, right? And like you finding all of these lore entries about like how everyone is suffering and everyone had their reasons for pursuing what they pursued. However, because everyone always thinks that they're in the right, they're not just outright crazy, right? They pursue, like for instance, they started making human blight animal hybrids to make stronger soldiers, right? To fight off the blight. But the only truly evil people were some of the researchers and the king, who just wanted to be immortal, right? Everyone else, they were like, one thing to really, really, that hammers something home is that every time you fight someone, the only blights that you take, Ender Lilies, she whispers from the abyss, bound as one, you shall never be apart. Aw. But one of the greatest things is that you only ever recruit people who have, or spirits that have a desire to end the blight, right? Not everyone wants to do that. Everyone you end up fighting are great people, right? Oh, here it is. Blighted Phantom. Calls forth a visage of the blighted white priestess. But that's not everything. It's still not everything. I'm still missing something. What does this do? Calls forth the visage of the... Oh, so it just changes my appearance to be completely blighted. That's interesting. I'm still missing something. I don't... Maybe I get something for completing the last ending? Anyways. Off we go. But yeah, people became desperate. They're like, there's no lore entries about the process of cloning Lily, but it was evident with the sheer number of white priestesses that have fallen. I made a mistake. That's annoying. Ow. Yeah, no, that was just a bad RNG. That's my fault. Those blighted thingamahoozits are so tanky too. I think I'm gonna get the last achievement, which is reach level 100 off stream. But I think after this, I'll have every relic and whatnot. I wish I could skip this dialogue, though. That's one thing I wish I could skip. I don't know why it's standing still. Maybe it's just giving me a break. I need to kill these things first, though. Okay. Summon you. He's gonna stab soon. Yeah, because when it's a proper duel, it feels like it's a proper 1v1, it's a grounded fight and all of that. I'm gonna be running out of this soon. Ow. Okay. Dang it, I tried to block it. Ow. Ow, it still explodes. There we go. Okay. Not the hardest super boss in the world, or end boss in the world, but, you know. Let's finish this off. Stop, come no further. You two will be consumed by my blight. We're gonna watch this through. Oh, the game's a lot of fun. The game's a lot of fun. It's definitely one of my favorite games. Not of all time necessarily. Oh, this is different. Ow. Ow. Okay, this has gotten a little bit more difficult. Ow. Okay. What do I do? This is not easy. I think I'm going to save my burst for the final phase, if that's the case. Yeah. I love, like, this game feels so good. This game feels so good to play. Like, everything is, like, feels simple. There's not a lot of very complicated mechanics to this game. It's really, really accessible. Just gotta knock those things out of the air. We'll just have to keep on going. Excuse me. Okay, that thing still got to touch my me despite everything. Okay. Ow! Those things do so much damage. I need to knock those down. These enemies are so problematic. Ow! Stop spawning them! Ow. Oh my god. I need something more active. No, it's a lot of fun. It's a... there's also a sequel that is... So, mind you, the overall Steam ratings for this game is very positive. The sequel is overwhelmingly positive. So... take that as you would. I'll try using Fallen Sentinel. I might swap to something else, but we'll see. I want to save all the burst I can for later. I would. I'm waiting for it to be on sale. Like this game only cost me a few bucks because it was like 90-something% off. The sequel was only 50 at the time, and I didn't know if I would like the game or not. And oof, I like the game. So. Ow! Oh, dang it. Knock this out. We're just gonna try and knock out as much of the HP as possible. It's okay, that transformation knockback is largely fine to deal with. I'm just saving my ultimate to deal with those things. Oh, because I do so much more damage than the boss itself. Oh my god, please. Ow. Oh. Stop summoning these things, please. There's summoning so many of them. Okay, phase 3. Ow. Bad. That's bad on me. Stop. Stop. Okay, big explosion time. You shot at me at point blank. Oh my god. Ah! Oh. I want to do this with Umbral as well, because you know, he's stuck it with me the entire time, and he's arguably one of the best, if not the best, spirits in the game. But I love this game so much. It didn't start out that way, that's for sure. But the more I played it, that's why I'm playing it today. It's just I want to play it. You shouldn't fly into me like that. That's so rude. We're just go- oh my goodness. Those flying things do way more damage than the boss does. Maybe I should bring the Fungalmancer. So that I can, yeah, no, I think that, like, Knight Captain Julius was probably one of the best fights in the game. Dang it. Okay. The air is clear. I still have some of my HP. I think I should swap off from killing things to get me HP to actually take, you know, hitting things. It's a little laggy when I have multi-hit combos, so that's not very well optimized. I just want to knock this guy out. Ow! It's okay. Ow. Those stupid eyeball things do so much damage. And my dog also wants to leave my room at this. Oh my god. Ow. It's falling apart. Leave me alone, you... Okay, there we go. Hang on, I'm gonna just let my dog out. Let's purify the lady. So, in some ways, this purification wouldn't be possible without, you know, all the clones. This is the ending theme, right? Yeah, this is the ending theme. We're gonna take it nice and easy. Ow. I'm almost dead. Ow, oh my god, that instantly gived me. What is a good combination? I think Dark Executioner. I should max out Dark Executioner, I think. It's rough. It's so rough. I don't have that much left. If I max this out, then I won't be able to max anything else out. But Dark Execution is just a really nice thing to have. Let's see. Apparently my bitrate's low. It looks like everything's connected correctly, but let's finish this up off. This is not an easy fight. At least the... it's not super technical, though. Like, mechanically, it's not that difficult. It's just the damage that those things do. Ow. Hang on. Let's return to Respite really quick. Let's swap around my relics because I forgot to do that. So... let's see. Let's take the easy way out. Okay. So I don't need Giant's Ring, because I'm almost always in the air when I'm fighting this thing. So we can drop you, because I don't need aerial mobility. So this will greatly reduce damage from enemies. And... recovering some HP when doing the thingy thing is not super useful. I would want this. Possible I can take that off. So I'll have heavy investment into SP generation, and I should take a lot less damage. Because this game doesn't have any armor, right? It's just relics. Okay, let's... no, let's see. Really? Okay, thanks, game. Ow! I hate these flying things so much. I wasted that. Just kill that as soon as possible. The more I can deny those flyers from having any effect on me, the better. Ow! They still do a butt ton of damage to me. There's another one already. I have to knock those down as soon as I can. Cool. Taking greatly reduced damage is always nice. It just double shot at me. The HP, the damage reduction does nothing. The damage reduction is completely pointless. Ah. So we're gonna drop this because it's so bad. We can try to stun them more easily and get bigger heals. This is going to be a little bit of a slog, you guys. I'm not really sure what else I can do other than just learning the fight and being a little better, you know? Yeah, being able to do more fast damage to her is great. Ow. Rude. These things should stop existing. What? What did I get hit by? Oh, that's so rude. That's legitimately the rudest thing you could have done. Oh, you know what? I can... I guess I could use one of the anti-air spirits. It's... like that. Floral Sorceress. I haven't used her in a long time, but actually she wouldn't be bad. Here, let me try Floral Sorceress. So I won't be able to max her out, but I can get pretty darn close. So the reason why Floral Sorceress is such a good spirit is, quite simply, she does a butt-ton of stagger damage, all on her own. Oh, I can skip this, sweet. Damn, shredding. Just a little tickle. Dang it, I missed. That's bad. Okay, this is really obnoxious. Okay. That's 3 of them down. Stop just flying into me. I feel like that is one of the rudest things you could do. Ow! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. This should knock her down. At least I'm slowly leveling up from this. No, the super boss. I wish I could just go straight to the super boss, honestly, because it's so tanky. This lady is so tanky. So she's gonna start with a super attack that I think I know how to avoid in general. There we go. Let's knock this down. Okay. Ow! I just need to off that. She isn't super duper tanky here. Ow. She's bleeding out of her orifices. I'll just keep doing this. She's fighting back against herself, which is nice. I missed. What? What's happening? Okay, that's a little malarkey. Okay, she's done. That's the end. Dawn Prayer. Reach ending C. I really want to play this sequel, though. As soon as it goes on sale, which will be in like a few weeks. Hang on. If it was as if I'd been in an eternal slumber, unsure if I was alive or dead. The days were filled with nothing but pain. When I awoke, I lay on a black pedestal. I felt warm, a warm touch graced me. The tiny white priestesses were holding my hands. The same priestesses who were made to take on my blight. From nearby, I could barely make out the voices of coven members. The blight transfer rite was about to begin. The priestesses, knowing nothing of their fate, nuzzled up to me. These children would be sacrificed to keep me alive. What was it all for? The time I spent with them was what truly saved me. If I am to pass on a legacy to these children, let it be one of hope, not suffering. But how? How is this happening? Could one white priestess alone have such power? No. That amulet. You made it whole again? All the fragments? All the shadows of our history, the unknowable suffering? You're going to bear it all from now on? I see. You came all this way with everyone. Thank you. For freeing us all. For freeing me. You've accomplished what I couldn't. You were never just a clone of myself. You're your own person, Lily. You've grown so much. It's time I should be going. I'll be watching over you. That's interesting how... Hang on, I'll explain later. We'll always be together. So, with how that ended, with how Lily was in the middle kneeling like that, and it faded to white, it burns an imprint into your retinas for a short period of time, so you still see Lily's aftershadow there. The blighted rain stopped. Okay. That's everything. I think I just have a couple more collectibles left, if not one more. And I really like the game. I don't know what else to say. I like the customization, I like the combat elements. Yeah, there are a couple things that I would prefer not having. Like, not the biggest fan of kaiju fights. I like my fights to be a little bit more intimate. But overall, very, very few complaints. I think it's much closer to a Metroidvania than necessarily a Souls-like, as what it was advertised as. But that's fine. I think the combats are what make it Souls-like. My dog wants back into my office. He's not getting back in until after I'm done stream. Man. I do wish that some of the combats were a little bit more challenging. Because I feel like the bosses just hit hard. There wasn't a lot of learning involved in some of the fights. And some of the fights were kind of just like, oh, I can nuke them down because I'm already so strong. I think I will go for level 100, but not on stream. Because as much as I love this game myself, it's not the most popular one. But if you enjoy a game like, if you enjoy the combat of Hollow Knight, not necessarily the parkour and mobility, then that's something to look into. I need to check back the chat logs or communicate with Tiso, because apparently there is a game completely inspired by Ender Lilies. So I might play that as well. But for the time being, I very much enjoyed Ender Lilies. I think if you like this kind of game, you like Metroidvanias, or you like Souls-likes, or you like customization, it's all wonderfully mixed together. Yeah, it's rare that I don't have too many negative things to say about the game. I think one of the other ones that are like that is Outer Wilds, which is a completely different game, mind you. Yeah, the biggest downside is like the initial sound design and the soundtracks. I think they were just playing it really, really safe. But I think considering the next game is overwhelmingly positive, it's overall an upgrade to the game. So I would love, love, love to play that at some point. Oh yeah, the upgrades. I wish that there was a more permanent way to get upgrades. It is done. At long last, for each a proper burial. Lily, take heart. You are not alone. The blight may have taken them, but that was spoken really fast, and I will never leave your side. So you can see that there's still tendrils on her, and she is a young adult now. Good for her, Lily. Amidst a collapsed world, her words echo out, "Thank you for finding your way to me." So it's Abyss. Let's see. What was the B one? Blight. And there we go. That's the last one. Allows the recollection of one's unblighted form. Yeah, I thought so. I would think so. You may now access blighted modes. Toggle these optional challenge modes to tailor your desired game experience. What? You may now access maligned memories for prepare for back-to-back battle against previously purified bosses. Oh right. So first and foremost, let's clean up Lily a little bit. Good for her. So one thing that I really appreciate about this game is that if you've beaten a major boss, you are allowed to fight them again. You just have to sit at the bench and you can play them. You can practice them. I'm not gonna do boss rush on stage. Just at this point. But like, so I can challenge these bosses at any time. I can also use malign memories to apparently do boss rush, which sounds really cool. Yeah, there was an ending A. Ending A was Abyss here. Purification. I've been waiting all along. Or watching all along. You tried to help, just like everyone else. But this burden is not yours to bear. This blighted world is of my making. I've brought it upon myself. Isn't it tragic that the sole purpose of being born is to carry the sins of those who came before? Truthfully, I wish you had been born in the far future. Into a purified world free of blight. So please, I beseech you. Go and live of your own accord. So basically, the Priestess of the Fount would purify the entirety of the blight and suck it all into herself. When she's deep in the abyss, you know. But that means she's there to suffer all alone. Blightborn mods, level cap. I can raise my level cap. I cannot raise my level cap. I can cap myself at level 1. That is horrifying. Okay. Blighted spirit level cap. Okay, that's fun. Enemies cause instant death. Disable prayers. I mean, if you have this one on, this one doesn't matter. Contact damage multiplier. What's the max it can go? Enemy attack damage multiplier. Oh, so I can turn off contact damage. That's interesting. I mean, for exploration, that wouldn't be too bad. So you can make everything just very difficult for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, so I don't want I kind of want to do this, but I don't want to do it right this second. I don't think there's any rewards for it too. That's the primary issue. But yeah. Unfortunately, I have no way of gaining more of these outside of hitting boxes for 1 or 2 of them at a time. That's the only real thing I wish was added to the game. Because sure, I might not like some of them. For instance, I would love to use Sigrid more. For instance, she was a very strong one. I think I used her and Floral Priestess for the longest times. I regret maxing out Headless Defender. Headless Defender was better when he was level 5 instead of level 6. But anyways, besides the point, I'm going to take a break. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some Terraria, and by Thursday we'll figure out which games I'm going to be playing next. I love this game. Just as a thing to note. But I think you guys know that by this point. I'm just gonna level this guy up a little bit. This is my first ranged attacker, but he's kind of awful. Anyways. Thanks for joining me on this little journey of mine. If you enjoyed sticking around, please do consider leaving a like or commenting, or subscribing, or sharing. Anyways, for the most part, I'm going to be headed off for now. Thanks for watching, and ta-ta for now.